Hey folks, it's the Brown Noser, back with another travel video. Recently, DW and I headed down to southern Ontario, stopping for a couple of days in Toronto before heading to Stratford with a side trip to the small town of St. Mary's. In this video, I'm going to focus on our 48 hours in the city of Toronto, where we spent time with our younger daughter who calls this city home. Plus we visited friends who also live in the area. There's food, art, and more, so why not come along on this road trippin' adventure? As luck would have it, we arrived in Toronto on the first day of Nuit Blanche, an open art spectacle that was set up throughout the downtown core, in parks, plazas, shops, and in certain streets that were closed off to vehicles. Our longtime friend, Tamara, joined us with a map of the exhibit in hand and led us from venue to venue. All sites are free, and the event takes place each year. We checked out as many as we could, even participating in a silent disco, where you listen to music through a headset. You choose one of two channels, which will light the headset in either green or red. You could then find people with similar colored lights and groove with them, or just take it all in on your own. On such a beautiful evening, the streets were packed. We ended our walk at Nathan Phillips Square after walking for nearly 5 kilometers. We bid our friend a good night and called it a day. After an exciting night wandering the downtown core, DW and I opted for something quiet and relaxing. Toronto is home to world-class museums and art galleries, so we decided to check out the Art Gallery of Ontario, the AGO. In it, you'll find a vast collection of Canadian and international art, such as the Group of Seven, and many of works from our First Nations communities. Admission for adults is $30, but if you plan to return to the AGO anytime within a year, consider getting an annual pass for only $5 more. On this visit, we decided to check out German photographer Wolfgang Tillmans. Tillmans' work covers the mundane, everyday observations to harsh critiques of world events. The exhibition featured everything from nightlife to intimate portraits, from architecture to social observations, from still life to the abstract, and more. From the AGO, we wandered down Dundas in search of food.
저소가 맛있어요.
Our afternoon was spent on a ROM Walks tour of the old town of York and its newspaper history, from the 1820s and the earliest press offices to today. The tours are free and last a couple of hours. This tour followed King Street East, starting at Berkeley and ending at Victoria Street. Our guide was knowledgeable and had some great stories to share about York's past.
So today's walk, we're going to be seeing a lot of change that has been taking place along this street for the last 200 years. A tremendous amount of change. Some of it, I'll leave it to you to judge. Where we're standing right now is we are on Berkeley Street. And Berkeley Street is the eastern boundary of the original town of York. And I'm going to show you when we get to the other side of the town of York just how short an area that actually encompasses.
At the end of our tour, DW and I walked down Yonge Street and caught a streetcar to meet some friends for a wonderful dinner. We ate in a restaurant in Chinatown, reacquainting ourselves with old friends. On the morning of our last day, DW and I wandered east of our hotel along Carlton Street to the neighborhood called Cabbage Town, which in some ways reminded us a bit of the Glebe in Ottawa, with its low, older business buildings and the lavish homes on side streets. We continued to the end and discovered a working farm filled with livestock such as cows, horses, goats, and more. In a way, it was like Ottawa's central experimental farm, but on a miniature scale. It's a great place to take kids. I even made a new friend. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the next part of our Southern Ontario adventure. From Toronto, this is the Brown Noser. See you next time.